Sweet potatoes are exceptional vitamin A sources, there's no question about that. One medium potato provides 438% of your daily value as beta-carotene. Vitamin A is absolutely essential for maintaining the integrity of epithelial barriers, your skin, respiratory tract, digestive tract, which are your first line of immune defense. Vitamin A deficiency does significantly impair immune function, particularly mucosal immunity. The research here is solid. Beta-carotene also acts as an antioxidant, protecting immune cells from oxidative damage. The recommendation to consume sweet potatoes 2 to 3 times weekly during cold and flu season is reasonable and achievable. Baking whole with skin, cubing and roasting with olive oil and rosemary, mashing with garlic and olive oil, adding to soups and stews, using in grain bowls, these are all practical preparations that most people can handle. The point about vitamin A requiring fat for absorption is critical and often overlooked. Beta-carotene is fat-soluble. Without dietary fat consumed at the same meal, you're absorbing minimal amounts. Always pairing sweet potatoes with olive oil or other healthy fats isn't a suggestion, it's a requirement for getting the vitamin A benefits. This is biochemistry 101 that many people miss. Purple sweet potatoes providing additional anthocyanins, those antioxidant compounds, is a nice bonus. The note about cold sweet potatoes forming resistant starch with additional gut health benefits is accurate. Resistant starch feeds beneficial bacteria in a way that hot starch doesn't. The high fiber content, 4 grams per medium potato, does support gut microbiome health essential for immunity. Now, here's where I want to add some perspective. Vitamin A from plant sources is beta-carotene, a provitamin that your body converts to active vitamin A. That conversion isn't 100% efficient, and it varies significantly between individuals based on genetics, gut health, and other factors. The conversion rate is generally estimated around 12 to 1, meaning you need 12 micrograms of beta-carotene to produce 1 microgram of retinol, the active vitamin A form. For people with good conversion efficiency and healthy digestive systems, sweet potatoes are an excellent vitamin A source. For people with poor conversion efficiency, digestive issues, or certain genetic variations, getting adequate vitamin A solely from plant sources can be challenging. This is where the recommendation to combine sweet potatoes with vitamin C-rich foods for comprehensive immune nutrition is fine, but doesn't address the conversion issue. Animal sources of vitamin A provide preformed retinol that doesn't require conversion. If you're relying entirely on sweet potatoes and other plant sources for vitamin A and you're someone with poor conversion efficiency, you might not be getting adequate vitamin A despite eating recommended amounts. Blood testing can determine vitamin A status if there's concern. The carotenoid content that makes sweet potatoes orange can also turn your skin orange if you consume excessive amounts. It's called carotemia, and while it's harmless, it's a sign you're consuming more beta-carotene than your body can convert and use. Moderation matters. The naturally sweet flavor and satisfying nature of sweet potatoes requiring minimal seasoning is a legitimate advantage. They're more appealing than many vegetables to people who struggle with vegetable consumption. The recommendation to consume 2 to 3 times weekly is moderate and achievable without risking carotemia or displacing other important foods. What I appreciate is the emphasis on whole preparation with skin, which contains additional fiber and nutrients. The advice is to bake or roast rather than heavily process. Sweet potato fries drenched in oil and salt aren't providing the same nutritional value as a simply baked sweet potato. Sweet potatoes as a vitamin A source for immune support make sense for most people when consumed as recommended, 2 to 3 times weekly, paired with healthy fat for absorption, prepared simply. Just be aware of individual variation in beta-carotene conversion, and don't assume plant-based vitamin A is equivalent to preformed retinol for everyone.